Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be mixing $14 cognac with Coca-Cola and drinking it because I hate liquor. I bought this cognac right here a couple months ago just to try it because at that time I was looking for a liquor that I might enjoy drinking raw. And I thought cognac, hey, it's made from grapes kind of thing. I think I might enjoy cognac. I think I might enjoy drinking it raw kind of thing. Let's get some cheap-ish cognac, some stuff that I read good things about online, and just try drinking it raw and see how it is. And I hated it. Nope, I cannot stand drinking this cognac raw. I absolutely hate it. Cannot stand it. So as such, for the last couple months, I haven't drank any of this cognac. I had a little bit when I first bought it. I tried it, didn't like it, have not drank any more of this in the last couple months. And honestly, I've been wanting to drink some of it. Not because I want to enjoy the actual taste of cognac, but just because I feel bad about wasting it. I hate wasting stuff, and alcohol certainly is no different. So as such, I've been looking for ways to use the cognac in mixed drinks so I can actually use up the rest of my cognac and not waste it. But also, I'm not really a big mixed drink fan, I ain't gonna lie. On mixed drinks I do like tend to involve vodka, not cognac. But I heard some pretty good things about a mixed drink called a cognac and Coke. So as such today, I figured, hey, why not try it? Why not see if I like drinking a cognac and Coke? And hey, maybe if I do, maybe that's how I'm gonna drink the rest of this cognac right here. So as such, that is exactly what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm going to be drinking a cognac and Coke for the first time because I hate drinking liquor raw, that is for sure. I am not a fan, I ain't gonna lie, I am not a fan. But I do think without further ado, it is now time for me to go ahead and get my little bit of a double shot glass I got right here, all right here just in front of me and everything like that. And now it is time for me to go ahead and get the lid off of my cognac I have right here. This is some Anzac very special cognac. And I do think without further ado, let's go ahead and get the cap all off. And I'm just gonna pour one shot into this double shot glass. I'm pretty sure this is a double shot glass. I'm not trying to do a double shot today. I'm just trying to do one shot. So I'm just gonna try to pour one shot of the cognac in here. And I think that should be good just like that. I think that should be good just like that. And smelling it, yep, that smells like cognac, that is for sure. It is still just as fresh as the day I bought it. I ain't gonna lie, the smell has not degraded at all. And now without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and take the about half of the double shot glass I have right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it all in this cup right here. Just get the rest of that all out. There we go, there we go. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Coca-Cola that I have right here. This is just some original Coca-Cola, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go ahead and get it all opened up. It is refrigerated, so hopefully this drink will be a little bit cold, but I don't have any ice with me today or anything like that. I've heard cognac and Coke over ice is the best way to drink it, but I don't have any ice. The refrigerator I have doesn't have an ice machine, and I forgot to put some ice in ice cube trays before this video. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. This is already cold, so I hope it'll be fine. So let's just go ahead and fill up the rest of this glass. Just like that. I'm just gonna fill up this entire glass. There we go, just like that. And if I feel the need to add more cognac because I really can't taste any, then I'm gonna do that. But also the goal of this video is to kind of be able to drink cognac without tasting it at all. Hopefully this is all good. I don't have a stir. I really should have brought out a stir. I declined to bring out a stir, I will admit. Do I have anything in my bag I can use as a stir? I really should have brought out a stir. I did not think to bring out a stir. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was a big mistake. Do I have anything I can use as a stir? Man, I have my knife, but I don't know if I want to get Coca-Cola all over my knife. That sounds like a terrible idea, I ain't gonna lie. I don't have anything I can use as a stir. Oh well, it is what it is kind of thing. I'm just gonna use my finger then. So let's just go ahead and just stir it just for a little bit, just with my finger. Do not worry, I'll wash my hands before this video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a sip and see how cognac and Coke actually is. I am thinking the sort of like caramelly taste of the Coca-Cola is going to combine pretty well with the sort of black licorice taste of the cognac. And after just taking a little bit of a sip off of my finger, I can definitely say that that's mixing in pretty well. Let's go and take a sip though and see how it actually is. No, that's not bad. I mean, like, the main overwhelming taste, of course, is Coca-Cola. But I do feel like I'm able to taste a little bit of that black licorice sort of taste in there as well. I am definitely thinking a lot of the cognac is probably down here. I don't think I did a super good job at mixing it up. That is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. But either way, so far, this is not a terrible drinking experience. I ain't gonna lie on. So far, it is an experience that I would not mind having again. I do think I have definitively covered up the taste of a cognac pretty well in today's video, that is for sure. But that liquor is definitely still in there. You can definitely still taste the liquor, that is for sure. That last sip I took, that definitely had sort of a liquor hit to it kind of thing in the back of my throat. And so that liquor is definitely in there, but it is much less than it would be if you were just drinking the cognac raw, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm definitely just not really a big liquor person kind of thing. And if I'm gonna drink a mixed drink, I'm gonna have like a vodka lemonade or something like that. That's just my personal preference. I'm really not big on liquor as a whole, I ain't gonna lie. Granted, I'm also not really a big alcohol person either, so do take what I say with a grain of salt. But, I don't want to waste what I buy, so might as well try to find a way or two to drink it, right? But yeah, it's definitely getting more liquory as I get down towards the bottom, that is for sure. I might add more if it gets too liquory, because thankfully, I do have more Coca-Cola left. But no, so far, definitely the sort of like caramelly sort of, definitely sort of the caramelly taste of the, I definitely have to say, yeah, Coca-Cola has sort of like an odd caramelly taste to it. That sort of odd caramelly taste is definitely combining surprisingly well with the sort of black licorice taste of the cognac and Coke, and of the cognac. And I definitely have to say, excuse me, wow, I just burped. And I definitely have to say, the two tastes are combining pretty well. The Coca-Cola is definitely very much overwhelming the cognac, of course, but still, overall, not a bad experience, if I do say so myself. You definitely still get that liquor hit in the back of your throat, so you can definitely tell that this is a mixed drink. It's not just straight Coca-Cola, of course, but either way, still much more interesting than not. Yeah. Not bad, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Not bad at all. Would I do this again? So far, yeah. I'm only about a little bit above halfway through the glass. But so far, I wouldn't mind drinking cognac and Coke again. I ain't gonna lie. It's not too bad, I ain't gonna lie. It's not too bad. Definitely, though, I'd much rather just have a hard cider or something like that kind of thing. But yeah, no. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Very, very, very interesting. Definitely better than the, when I was drinking for the first time, back in, I want to say, like my senior year of high school or something like that. Yeah, I know. I drank underage. It is what it is kind of thing. I drank underage. Of course, this is all a joke for legal reasons. I don't want anybody coming after me, but let's just say theoretically I drank underage, and let's just say theoretically I got my hands on a bottle of Tito's vodka and a bottle of Barks root beer. And I decided to mix them together to drink it because I already knew I wasn't going to be a big fan of drinking vodka raw. And it was a terrible experience. Let's just say theoretically that happened to me when I was in my senior year of high schoschool. Yeah, no, that was a terrible experience. Cognac and root beer, that would be way better. That would be way better. Vodka and root beer, vodka and Coke, nope. Not it, I ain't gonna lie. This, on the other hand, not a bad experience at all. I ain't gonna lie. Not a bad experience at all. And that liquor is still in there. You can still taste it. But it is very much overwhelmed by the, well, Coca-Cola. Not bad at all. And I will admit, I am very much a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. I don't know how much of that shot I've actually had so far, but I've had at least probably half of it. And let me tell you all what. If that's one standard drink, well, one shot is usually one standard drink. About halfway through a standard drink, I start to want to have a little bit of a stogie, I ain't gonna lie. So I think I might. Oh, whoopsies. I think I might have one real quick. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Just enjoy one while I'm drinking away. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I, as said, am very much a lightweight. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, this is definitely already getting me buzzed. It's already getting me buzzed. I'm genuinely such a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. Not so much a lightweight when it comes to nicotine, but I am a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. I really don't drink much. Usually my max is like, if I'm drinking like hard ciders or something like that kind of thing, usually I tend to drink like 4.5 to 5% hard ciders or something like that kind of thing. Like one drink, I'm feeling pretty good. 2 drinks max usually. 3 drinks if I'm partying all night. I say as I don't ever party all night. So I barely ever, I think I've only ever like had 3 hard ciders in one night, like once, in all honesty. Usually 2 is my max, but usually 1 is my max in all honesty. Just get me feeling good enough to the point where I'm just kind of like, all right, I just kind of want to sit back, chill, and enjoy a couple stogies. And that is very much how I'm feeling right now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just feeling very chill, just feeling very nice. Just kind of want to sit back and enjoy my smoke. And I ain't gonna lie, the taste of my Kentucky's Best Red 100 that I've got with me today is combining pretty well with the taste of the Cognac and Coke. And as said, the Cognac and Coke, not a bad taste at all. You do sort of get that liquor-like hit in there, don't get me wrong, but the taste of the Coca-Cola, the caramelly taste of the Coca-Cola combines really well with the sort of black licorice taste of the Cognac that I have with me today, the Anzac Berry Special. And makes for a really good taste, I ain't gonna lie. It really does make for a very good taste. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. And I was thinking that it was probably going to get more liquory as I got towards the bottom. And I'm sure it probably is, but that last hit was not all that liquory. The last hit, the last sip. I'm still used to talking about smoking products, that is for sure. But no, I'm feeling pretty good right now, I ain't gonna lie. I really am feeling pretty good right now. I'm just chilling, just vibing, you know what I'm saying? It's like 3:30 in the afternoon right now. Hey, can't day drink if you don't start drinking in the day, right? Although I do suppose the correct phrase for that is you can't day drink if you don't start drinking in the morning. But I do suppose it's not wrong for me to say you can't day drink if you don't drink in the day, right? Man, I ain't gonna lie. Buzz cigarettes are some gas. They are some gas, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. A little bit of a liquor hit on that last sip. Not too bad, though. I think I'm gonna go and take the last sip, though. Ooh. A little bit more liquor, I will admit. A little bit more liquor. That was probably the most liquory sip I had in the entire drink, but still not bad at all. Still not bad at all, in all honesty. Now, I'm not really the biggest fan of Coca-Cola, I will admit. But there's something wandering around the backyard. I don't know what it is. It's probably like a cat or something kind of thing. The neighborhood I live in has tons of cats just wandering around. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. As y'all can tell, I am definitely a little bit buzzed right now. Not just from what I'm smoking. I feel like I gotta burp again. Oh, it's a squirrel. I see you. I see you. Hey, get off the porch. Yeah. Excuse me. Squirrel's lucky I ain't growing nothing out here. If I was growing some tomato plants or something like that, I'd be having to get rid of him. Like, get out of here. But I ain't growing no tomato plants or nothing like that kind of thing. But what was I saying? I'm not really a super big fan of Coca-Cola, I ain't gonna lie. Sugary drinks in general these days, not really my thing unless it's an energy drink, I will admit. I like my energy drinks, but sugary drinks other than that, I'm just kind of chilling on. I don't really care to have sugary drinks these days anymore. But even though I'm not really the biggest fan of Coca-Cola, I don't drink Coca-Cola on any routine basis. I think the last time I drank Coca-Cola was like 2 months ago now kind of thing, and that was just because I was in another country and I wanted to try their version of Coca-Cola. Before that, it was like a solid year since I had Coca-Cola kind of thing. I don't drink Coca-Cola very often. I'm not really the biggest fan of it. But it being mixed in with cognac, I ain't gonna lie, not bad at all. This experience has been really good. And honestly, if I'm feeling like drinking some of my cognac, if I'm feeling like getting a little bit of a buzz kind of thing, and I don't really want a hard cider, what might I have to drink? A cognac and Coke. I might just have to, in all honesty. I'm trying to think of any other mixed drinks I kind of want to try with the cognac I have right here, in all honesty. Trying to think of some other mixed drinks I want to try. Maybe root beer and cognac, maybe that would be good. I've heard Dr. Pepper and cognac is pretty good. I do like Dr. Pepper more than I like Coca-Cola, I will admit. So maybe trying Dr. Pepper and cognac might be a good experience. I got to think of some other mixed drinks I want to try, that is for sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely want to try some other mixed drinks with the cognac, though. This was a pretty good experience, and I do think without further ado, I think I'm just going to take 1 or 2 more hits of my stogie right here, and then after that, I'm going to go and end the video right there. But man, let me tell y'all what, I really am just chilling right now. This was a genuinely good... Bug on my arm. Bug on my arm. Had to murk it, you know what I'm saying? Had to murk it. But, still not off my hand. Wipe it on my pants. But, this was, in all honesty, a genuinely good experience. I am feeling pretty buzzed right now, if I do say so myself. I don't drink very much, and so just having one standard drink, and I'm pretty sure that was one standard drink, along with all that sugar, because I don't drink a lot of sugar either, is definitely getting me pretty buzzed right now. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I certainly do hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, where I mixed cognac and Coke into a mixed drink and drank it for the first time. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. I feel like I'm missing talking about something, but I think I nailed everything I wanted to say in this video. I talked about the taste of it. I talked about how well it combined. I talked about that there was still liquor taste in it and everything like that kind of thing. It's pretty easy to make kind of thing. Not a big deal at all. The hardest thing about it was that I had to get out of the house before this video to go get some Coca-Cola, because I didn't have any on hand because I don't drink Coca-Cola. But no, good experience overall. Would I do it again? 100%. I ain't gonna lie, I would definitely drink cognac and Coke again. And I think that is what I was missing talking about. But thank you very much for watching, y'all. To the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?